Please rise for the entrance of the official party and the playing of the national anthem. The official party consists of Brigadier General Heddenberg, the Assistant Adjutant General, Lieutenant Colonel D'Angelo, Recruiting and Retention Battalion Commander, Command Sergeant Major Frederick, State Command Sergeant Major, Sergeant Major Quintero, Recruiting and Retention Battalion Sergeant Major. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Assistant Adjutant General, Brigadier General Ralph Heddenberg, and the State Command Sergeant Major Arthur Fredericks, welcome to Camp Net for the Battle Handoff Ceremony. We ask our guests to please remove your headgear and place your right hand over your heart as our national anthem is played.
Freeze head on. Order arms.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
Take seats.
The purpose of today's ceremony is to recognize the commitment of the men and women you see here who have chosen to serve this country as soldiers. This review is the last official benchmark as our new soldiers before they go off to their assigned units. Not everyone successfully completes this difficult period of training. Far fewer are able to accept the challenges and difficulties that come with the life as a career soldier. With those information today, represent disciplined, motivated, physically fit soldiers who exemplify the Army's 7 core values: loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, and personal courage. They learn and live by the warrior ethos, placing the mission first, never accepting defeat, never quitting, and never leaving behind fallen comrades. This is an important day, and these soldiers can take great pride in their accomplishments. To the parents, families, and friends of these soldiers, Camp Net and the Connecticut Army National Guard extends a very warm and sincere welcome. We are justifiably proud of our newest soldiers' dedication to our nation and are truly honored that the next generation standing before you have chosen to join our ranks in Connecticut's home team. The graduating soldiers have returned from training companies across the country, which consist of Fort Jackson, South Carolina, Fort Moore, Georgia, Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, and Fort Sill, Oklahoma. These recruits' completion of training is tremendous and life-altering, and is the first of many great tasks to be experienced. Today, they will be presented with their RSP graduation certificate, and their unit representative will place their official unit patch on their shoulder, welcoming them to the next stage in their career. The commander of troops for today's ceremony is Lieutenant Colonel John Carlo D'Angelo, who serves as the 6th Recruiting and Retention Battalion Commander. Members of the official party, please come to attention and prepare for battle handoff. I would like to ask the unit representatives from the 85th Troop Command to join the commander at the front of the formation. Feel free to come forward at any time to take pictures during the ceremony.
85th Troop Command. On your feet.
Eyes on target.
Forward. March.
The following soldiers, front and center. Private First Class DeFeo Clody is a graduate of the 35 Foxtrot Intelligence Analyst course and is now receiving the patch of HHC 192nd MPs. Private First Class Morgana de Oliveira Mariana as a graduate of the 92 Yankee Unit Supply Specialist course and is now receiving the patch of Delta Company 112nd Infantry. Thank you, Lady Troop Command. I would like to ask the unit representatives from the 143rd Regional Support Group to join the commander at the front of the formation.
One 143rd RSP, on your feet.
Ready, sir.
Forward, march.
Private First Class Minot Gabriella is a graduate of the 42 Alpha Human Resource Specialist course and is now receiving the patch of the 143rd Regional Support Group. Private First Class Sanchez Richard is a graduate of the 74 Delta Chemical, Biological, Radiological, and Nuclear (CBRN) Specialist course and is now receiving the patch of the 118th Medical Battalion. Private First Class Abraham Steve is a graduate of the 68 Whiskey Combat Medic Specialist course and is now receiving the patch of the 142nd Medical Company.
Have that removed.
Private First Class D'Angelo Dallas is a graduate of the 92 Alpha Automated Logistical Specialist course and is now receiving the patch of Alpha Company 192nd Engineers. PV2 Garcia Alvaro is a graduate of the 91 Bravo Wheeled Vehicle Mechanic course and is now receiving the patch of the 250th Multi-Role Bridge Company. Thank you, 143rd Regional Support Group.
Victory.
I would like to ask the unit representatives from the 1109 Theater Aviation Support Maintenance Group and the separate units to join the commander at the front of the formation.
Eleven 1109, Captain G, on your feet.
One shot, one kill.
Forward, march.
Private First Class Afanador Sebastian is a graduate of the 88 Ninth Motor Transport Operator course and is now receiving the patch of Echo Company 1169 Aviation GSAB. Private First Class Amante Ibelis is a graduate of the 42 Alpha Human Resource Specialist course and is now receiving the patch of HHC 1109 RMG. Thank you, 1109 Theater Aviation Support Maintenance Group. The following soldier, post, Private First Class DeFeo. Attention to orders. Private First Class DeFeo, Chloe, is receiving the Army Achievement Medal for outstanding performance as a distinguished honor graduate during the 35 Foxtrot Intelligence Analyst course. Private First Class DeFeo's commitment to excellence, dedication to duty, and esprit de corps brings great credit upon herself, the Connecticut Army National Guard, and the United States Army from 24 July 2023 to 27 November 2023. Signed, Lieutenant Colonel Giancarlo D'Angelo, commanding.
May cease.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Assistant Adjutant General, Ralph Henberg.
All right, good morning, everyone. So thank you to the families for coming, and thank you for the support of your soldier. Not only now, but in the future as we go forward in our careers. And being in the Guard for, I'm not going to put a date on it, but a while, I can tell you that without the support of my parents when I first enlisted, and then my wife and kids, from then on, I would not be able to do what it is that we do in the Guard. So thank you very much for your support, and welcome to our team, because you are part of our family. To all soldiers that graduated, congratulations. You've been able to do something that less than 1% of the population of the United States is able to do, or has done. All right? I'm sure we all want to be in the other 1% of the population that's millionaires and all, but I think I'd rather hang out with the 1% of the population that's serving in the military. So congratulations. But what I'm going to tell you is the hard part is yet to come. Right? The basic training and the activities, freaking me out with the central rigid, breathe. The hard part is coming up. Right? The easy part and basic training in the IT. Somebody told you where to be, what to do. You had one thing to do, and that was learn your skill as a soldier in basic training, and then your MOS at AIT. And that's all you had to do. Now comes the challenge of being in the Guard and reserves. All right? That is work, have school, family, the Guard, and whatever it is you do when you're not doing one of the first three things, to enjoy yourself. Right? So it's going to become a challenge, and there are going to be obstacles set in front of you. All right? Your path that you're going to take is not going to go the way you want it to. It's that there will be bumps in the road. There will be challenges. All right? To quote Yogi Berra, if the world was perfect, it wouldn't be. So what I can guarantee you, though, I can give you 4 guarantees as you go through your life in the Guard. Okay? First thing, the path that you pick, the challenges are going to be placed in front of you. I will guarantee you that it is not going to go the way you think it's going to go. Everything that you have planned out on your path will not go that way. There is going to be a challenge in front of you. There are going to be obstacles in front of you. Second thing that I can guarantee you, and this is probably with about 80% certainty, this currently might be around, but whatever obstacle or challenge that you face, somebody in the Guard has faced that before. The 5,000 people in the Connecticut National Guard, somebody else is facing that challenge. And if they haven't, the hundreds of thousands of people that have, set the foundation for us going forward have faced that challenge. Right? So you're not alone. You're not the first person that's going to do that. All right? The third thing is, we have resources to help you solve that problem, solve that challenge, to set that right. Whether it's internal that we have or through our partners, we have resources to help you. You have to do the hardest thing though, and that's ask for help. And then the fourth thing is that when we provide those resources to help you, it's not going to be like push a button, everything's unicorns and rainbows, and all the Lucky Charms, icons flying through the sky. You're going to have to put a little work in. All right? You're going to have to work to solve the problem. And we'll partner with you. So I wish you the best of luck in the Connecticut National Guard. I look forward to seeing you out while you're out training, visit you and have you explain all the new things that, go on with, G-Army. Teach me all the new things with G-Army. All the things that you've learned that have changed in the years since I was out of the unit. All right, so good luck, welcome, and I wish you all the best. Thanks.
Thank you, General Member. Please rise for the departure of the official party.
On your feet. Take seats.
Today's soldier is, above all, a warrior, adaptive, confident, and competent. As a soldier, you are totally committed to the warrior ethos, grounded in Army values, and determined to destroy enemies of the United States of America and her allies. The United States Army Soldier's Creed embodies this commitment. To the soldiers in this room, the uniform you wear at this moment is more than an outward display of your vocational choice. The uniform is a symbol of a nation, an unspoken assurance to all who see you that you are a willing and able protector of the freedom fought so arduously for by all who have gone before and those who will greatly come after. You have become what you set out to be, a soldier of the Connecticut Army National Guard.
On your feet. One step forward, march. About face. The soldier's creed.
I'm an American soldier. I'm a warrior, member of the team. I serve the people of the United States and live the Army values. I will always place the mission first. I will never accept defeat. I will never quit. I will never leave a fallen combat. I am disciplined, physically and mentally tough, trained and proficient in my warrior tasks and drills. I will always maintain my arms, my equipment, and myself. I am an expert and I'm a professional. I stand ready to deploy, engage, and destroy the enemies of the United States of America in close combat. I am a guardian of freedom and the American way of life. I am an American soldier.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the Army song.
March along, sing our song, we're the army of the free. Count the brave, count the true, who have fought to victory. We're the army and proud of our name. We're the army and proudly proclaim. First to fight for the right and to build the nation's might, and the army was rolling along. Proud of all we have done, fighting till the battle's won, and the army was rolling along. And it's high, high day, the army's on its way, down off the gates on the storm. So wherever we go, you will always know that the army was rolling along.
This concludes today's ceremony. Congratulations to the battle handout soldiers. Soldiers and families, please visit the information providers in the